Yo, check this dose of awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and show you my 2020 Zombies deck profile. Start off your boss monster, you need 2 Doom King Ballard Drock. He's got negates and he's probably the best zombie monster I've ever had. I'm running 2 Glow Up Bloom. It's a level 1 tuner. It's your searcher for your Ballard Drock. He's just really good all in all. Playing a very important card in the deck, 3 Eckerle World Banshee. This card is protection for Zombie World, or if you don't have Zombie World, you can banish this, or is it discard or banish? Ooh, banish it. You banish it, and you can just play Zombie World from your hand, or add it to your hand and then pop off there, you know. Okay. I'm playing 3 Shiranui Solitaire. So one of your normal summons, you tribute zombie monster and special summon a zombie tuner. That does not exclude himself. And the monster, the zombie that you want to summon off of Shiranui Solitaire is your best tuner, Unizombie. He's your level 3 tuner. He has an effect where you can discard a card, increase his level or level of another monster on the field, and it helps out really well for synchro plays. Next up, to Mizuki. So Mizuki, you just banish him from the graveyard, then target a zombie type monster in your graveyard, and you special summon that target. So that's like, that can bring back your Eckerle World Banshee or your Ballard Drock. It's handy. Definitely don't need 3 of it, but you want more than 1. This is Gozuki. Gozuki is pretty cool too, because what you can do with Gozuki, the most important effect, is you can send a zombie to the graveyard. So what I could do is I could use Gozuki to send my Mizuki to the graveyard, and then use Mizuki's effect and get out something that I needed out of my graveyard. So that's really good. Here's the last normal summon, Armageddon Knight. It allows you to send 1 dark monster from your deck to the graveyard. Pretty good, you know. It's just another foolish burial, really. Now for the hand traps. 3 Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. This is a zombie monster and is the best hand trap in my opinion. Always has been one of the best. Definitely got to max out on that. And for the current format, I am opting to play 3 DD Crow as my other set of hand traps. DD Crow is really good. It's basically a Called by the Grave, but in hand trap form, so it's basically having 6 Called by the Graves. This doesn't, or, well, yeah, yes, okay. Alrighty, best card in your deck right here. We're off to the spells. 3 Zombie World. Zombie World is the most important card in the entire deck. It is what makes the deck so good in sort of an anti-meta way. It turns all of your opponent's monsters and all monsters on your side of the field and each player's graveyards into zombie-type monsters, which is really good. It like stops Salamangreat and Cyber Dragons and all that good stuff. It's just, you just can't stop it. Here's another searcher for it. That way you basically have 4 searchers for your Zombie World. So terraforming. A Foolish Burial, because that's always good. So you can send that Glow Up Bloom, or honestly anything. Just putting things in the graveyard with the zombie deck is very, very handy. I'm playing 2 Super Poly just to out certain plays my opponents are going to make. It's spell speed 4, like, why wouldn't you play it, you know? I had the space on my extra deck, so I went ahead. Alrighty, as previously mentioned, I am playing 3 Called by the Grave. Called by the Grave is really good. That is going to be what's going to stop your opponent's hand traps. You know, they activate an Ash Blossom on you. Okay, no, Called by the Grave. Cool. Now that's resolved. So that's your protection. Next, for spell and trap removal in the form of a spell, 3 Cosmic Cyclone. So you pay 1,000 life points, target a spell or trap card on the field, banish it. Easy peasy. For the last for the spells, 1 Monster Reborn. I had another space in the deck. Felt like it'd be a good play to make there. And for the deck, I'm playing 3 Lost Wind. So that just provides extra negation, and it's just a good trap card all in all. That's why they put in Dual Devastator. Alrighty, off to the extra deck. We're starting with the Synchro monsters. I'm playing 1 Red Eye Zombie Necro Dragon. It becomes a beat stick later on throughout the duel. Alrighty, here's one of 2 board wipes in the extra deck. This is Black Rose Dragon. It's generic, standard. If you summon it, you can destroy all cards on the field. So that's like the most important there. Easy to bring out. So I decided to play that. Next up, I'm playing 1 Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. He's got a really good effect. I can banish up to 1 card each from my opponent's hand, field, or graveyard when he is summoned. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. The last synchro I'm playing is Psyframe Lord Omega, because it's level 8, which is nice, and it was the only one that I really had on. This deck is based off my resources, what I have. So, yeah, pretty good. Off to the Link monsters, I play 1 Link Karibo. You do have level 1s in here, like your Glow Up Bloom, Glow Up Bloom. You only have 2, so he's not going to come up often, but a nice little generic card nonetheless. Again, for your level 1s, Relinquished Anima, that's really good. You know, he's just a relinquished, honestly, but in Link form, so easy to bring out. It's nice. For some removal, I have Nightmare Phoenix in here, because you always want at least one of the Nightmares in here. Next up, obviously it had to be here, Crystron Needle Fiber, or Halquifibrax, or Halifibrax, or however people say it. You don't really need to play more than 1, because once you start getting your combos out and your field going, you're not going to really need him again, but it's a good card. It's a really good card. Next, for my own little spice, I like Mech Knight Crusadia Avramax. So he's just non-targetable, like he can't be targeted for attacks, or he's the only one that can be targeted for attacks. And he's quick effect, that if he battles a special summon monster of my opponent's, he just gains that monster's attack, and he's already got 3,000, so he just becomes this huge beat stick out of nowhere that no one can really handle. Another board wipe that I chose to go with, Topology Zeroboros. This can screw you over, so it really has to be a good play when you use it, but I figured I'd like to have the option. For the last Link monster, of course, Borrelsword Dragon. You have to have Borrelsword. He's the OTK. Not the main purpose of the deck, but the option is there. Borrelsword is like a must-play for a lot of people. For the XZs, I have Abyss Dweller. And for your rank 8 plays, Hope Harbinger. I have like 7 seconds left to finish this video. Predator Plant, Dragos of the and Starving Venom Fusion Dragon for your super poly plays. Alright guys, this has been Duelist of Awesome. I bid y'all farewell. I would talk to y'all later, and duel till darkness, my friends. Peace out.